Welcome back. 23 hours ago, audio leak exposing Charleston White secretly rejecting Kamara Harris' team, and then he's taking their money. Two-faced bastard or just a damn greedy ass motherfucker? Y'all decide. Here we go.
Daddy and his whole bitch Dominique got both them fools talking reckless. So after I finish puppet mastering these fools, I'm setting the whole damn theater on fire.
Hey guys, welcome to After the Bars. I am Sam. Boy, oh boy. Charleston White. Carmelo's family, his camp, his handler, his representative, whatever you want to call it, Dominique Alexander. Charleston White. Wow. So you guys know, I hope you know, if you've been around the channel for a little bit, just the other day I created a video, I did a live stream about Charleston White, who did a big flip-flop. He was out there, he's an activist, comedian, professional, will be paid to say anything. We kind of showed that in a previous video, how he flip-flopped for being against Carmelo Anthony, talking about conflict resolution. These kids today, they don't know what conflict resolution is. And then supposedly went with Dr. Umar, who I have a video about Dr. Umar. I think it's the same video, where he went with Dr. Umar to see Carmelo's dad. They had a meeting, and then he came out saying, I want to apologize to that boy. I was just wrong about that boy. Well, and so he flip-flopped in his reasoning. And so I was guessing that there was some money involved. I always say follow the money. It's something a lot of people say. It's not anything I made up. But if you follow the money, 9 times out of 10, you're going to find what's really going on.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we don't have access to bank records or, a bug on the wall to where these meetings took place is providing a narrative that no one has heard before. And now his camp, they're creating these like 6-hour, 8-hour live streams talking about how Carmelo and poor Austin Metcalf were at a rest in peace, by the way. We're at a pool party, and Carmelo Anthony's junk came out, or it could be seen, and then he had a dragon in his pants, and all the white girls were talking about it, and so now the story is Austin Metcalf and his brother and all the other white boys at the party, had a problem with him because they were jealous because of his junk. Because that's what really a lot of brothers think. They think that we're all jealous of their junk. Well, a lot of idiot brothers, not the brothers I hang out with. They know that's not what's on every white boy's name, wishing that we had this. I mean, that's almost aggressively predatorial. Do you know what I'm saying? That would be on the forefront of anybody's mind. That's what the poor white man thinks. That we're just jealous of the black man because of their junk. I could be jealous of a black man, but it wouldn't be because of his junk. It'd be because maybe they're smarter than me, or they have taken their life in a direction maybe that I wanted to take. There's plenty of other reasons for me to be jealous of a black guy than his junk. I'm just saying me personally, but I don't think I know a friend out there that would think that way, would have that way of thinking, and I don't know. Let's get to the story a little bit, and then coming up, I also have a audio recording that was played by YouTube Secrets. I guess they know a stripper that is friends with Charleston White, and the stripper got him to say some things where he flip-flop again. So be prepared for Charleston White to come out in support of Austin Metcalf again. That makes his support null and void in my eyes. It really does. In my eyes, that would make his support moot. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's just take a look at read with caution, exposing the left and their warped narratives regarding Carmelo Anthony's sensitive info. Carmelo's defenders are already trying to spin my lawsuit against Charleston White. This is coming from Sarah Fields, and we talked about her. She's the one who provides almost every bit of information on this story about Carmelo Anthony. She does FOIA requests. She's self-proclaimed the queen of FOIA. Anyways, my reporting on the case has gained international attention. I placed a microscope over the Anthony family and Dominique Alexander, backing everything with documents and evidence. They hate me for it. I'm 8 months pregnant. In my final month of pregnancy, I would rather focus on bringing another precious baby into the world and preparing for motherhood. The last thing I wanted was to be harassed, doxxed, and smeared with accusations of meth use and prostitution, all because they didn't like my reporting, which affected their ability to raise funds for Carmelo Anthony. I recently discovered a new narrative. That's the narrative we just talked about. Drew Anthony met with Charleston White just before Charleston decided to go public and say all the sick things he said, and I played those in my last video on this topic. Charleston, there was a pool party. Oh yeah, here we go. Drew Anthony told Charleston that there was a pool party where all the teens were making fun of Carmelo's large genitalia, and that he was bullied for this, which is why he decided to murder Austin Metcalf. Only sick, twisted mind would come up with such a narrative like this. Only a liberal's mind would jump into thinking about a minor's genitalia to create fake self-defense case. Tiffany Billions, the activist in contact with Drew Anthony, who has spun multiple lies about the Metcalfs and the twins, is also claiming there was a police report for an incident between a cheerleader and the Metcalf brothers. There was no such report. Let's get to the audio of the part of the podcast that was.
What she basically said was, so the pool party thing did happen. What happened was when he got out the water, they started singing "I'm Blessed." So all the girls started singing it like the whole damn pool party, and pretty much it got back to the school, and that's pretty much it spread it around.
Oh,
you know?
Bullshit.
Yes. So that's pretty much it. He wasn't embarrassed really by it. It wasn't like a glory moment for him. It was actually kind of embarrassing moment. Basically. So there's that. Yeah. And that's understandable. He's a teenager. I mean, come on.
That's bullshit, like that.
Right. So yeah.
If they were at the pool party, he did not recognize them because he was new. He was new there. He didn't recognize them. So what happened was he didn't see them at the party. He did not recognize them at the party. But what happened at the pool party spread around the school. So if they were not there, they learned of it.
Oh, okay.
What's a lie?
Okay. I was just trying to connect the dot how Carmelo knew that's where it stemmed from. Well, now we know the motive.
Yeah, bullshit.
Pretty much. And so now,
Carmelo's motive? Yeah.
Our defense will bring it up, and so we know that it occurred. We know that it occurred because it came from Carmelo's own mouth of what happened. And so this is not speculation. This is not something that Charleston just made up and said. You know, Carmelo told his dad what happened, and his dad told Charleston. And so this is true. This is real. Nothing is made up. And so we have to take that to heart. Sometimes people can't believe that they're so close to the right information that they just refuse to believe it. They can't.
You just want to protect your son because you know your son is a killer. All that shit.
Why? Because Carmelo said it wouldn't make it true. I don't buy it. I
don't
think
either.
The incident happened. I do think that incident happened, but I don't have him being teased for it. Oh man, look, Mr. Big John, do you got a big D? What? he's not getting teased for it. If anything, I don't know. I'm a Christian, so I don't really want to speak on it too much. But
It's bullshit. That's what it is.
I doubt if he was teased for it. And even if he was, so what? That was the motive for the Metcalf brothers to tell him, hey, you got to get out of our tent. This is a school tent. It's that motive? I don't think so, is what Homie the Clown used to say. I don't think so. All right, let's go check something else out. Actually, Charleston White reminds me of Homie the Clown, actually. He really does, man. He really does. Let's check out what old boy's got to say. Yeah, let's check out what old boy's got to say. Sorry, I'm just making some sizes.
White girls want like this guy. You know what all of this starts from, right? They all went swimming one time at a party somewhere at a house.
Charleston White's an asshole,
Carmelo and
a flip flopper, a gold digger.
out of the pool, he got a big
You're paid land and you like, oh.
talking about he had a big one. Word gets out of school, new black guy, wherever he comes from, kind of handsome, bracelet, lived out here with his
He's a good-looking kid. He is a good-looking kid.
Word gets out. I swear to God, that's what it's about. Honest to God. Honest to God. It's all in the pool party. He don't know the guy. He know the baboon. The baboon is the connected with the black kid. But he's cool with the white bully. He's smoking all his pop pills and he's actually he's a party kid. Carmelo was not a party kid. White guy was sitting all this. He had a track event. You're not asking, why did he bring a knife to school?
There was no fentanyl in the system at all, not even a little bit. They're just using that because that was a George Floyd, something that was used to talk about the George Floyd incident. Absolutely, 100%. Oh no, he had fentanyl in his system, and that's why he died, or that contributed to his death. And people are crazy. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but remember, hit that like button down below. It really helps the channel to grow bigger and better and more diverse. Not that weird, creepy kind of government diverse. I'll Samsplain it for you if you want. You want to do some Samsplaining? Just like the video down below.
I was athletes on fentanyl at school with kids with sober mind. I need something to defend myself. So he rescued the kid a year later. As soon as he gets to an adult, he gets to see his first thing he shows him compassion, concern, for the assailant, because he's not a victim. Austin is not a victim. He's an assailant. His brother should be charged with this death as well, because anytime you commit a crime, if someone dies in the commission of a crime,
this is true.
They were going to commit the crime.
If that was true, that would his brother would have to be charged off. But that's not true.
Brother should be charged with something.
Now, folks, I'm not
He's
sure.
always talking about Sarah. That's Cinema Shogun. That's where we got that little piece from. I like that dude, man. I'm gonna send him an email someday. I would like to holler at that dude one of these days. Here we go on YouTube. YouTube Streets, I think it's called. This is the meat of the show. This is where I really wanted to showcase on the show that is brand new. This is only like 20 hours old. Check this out. My bad, guys. My bad. Here's YouTube Streets, and this. At first, I thought this sounded really AI, but then you catch the stripper talking at the end. So, but I mean, that could be faked if they were really, really diabolical about it. But let's just check it out.
I'm gonna play little snippets of it.
Daddy and his whole bitch Dominique got both them fools talking regular. So after I finish puppet mastering these fools, I'm setting the whole damn theater on fire. This ain't the end, nigga. This the trailer. I know what I'm doing now. Don't play dumb with me. That daddy, that so-called stand-up man.
They're talking about Carmelo's daddy, that so-called stand-up man.
Out here crying, acting righteous. talking about they lying on me, they making stuff up. Man, shut your weak ass up. That nigga throwing money around like he buying forgiveness at the church.
They say he's throwing money around like he's buying forgiveness at the church. And I think the echo is why it sounded not real to me at first.
So you
And see how at the end you kind of catch the stripper's voice. They're saying she was a stripper from Atlanta, but so that's the only reason why I say that. I'm not using it in a derogatory term. I've dated strippers in the past. I have stripper friends. That's not why I'm not saying that derogatory at all, not even a little bit. So I mean, he's talking shit about dude, but saying he's throwing money around, that he got a little bit of money from him. But we all knew that. I predicted that right from the rip. If this comes out to be fake, which I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. These fools ain't known to be putting out fake stuff out there for clicks and views. They got a nice little channel. It's growing organically. Just kind of like mine is. It's kind of growing organically. I don't know. I think this is a hot story. I think this is that's why I've been covering it since its inception. I've been covering it when all the race baiting started, when all the things happened with this story. I've been right here on the front line talking about it, and there has been a trial date set for June next year. But there's going to be lots of things happening before then. We might, who knows? Hopefully there's no more violence. Hopefully there's no, picket lines or protests at any of the hearings. Hopefully this young man gets a fair shake. I wish he would show a little bit more remorse. That would go a long way. I did a whole video where we're talking about that he's added time to his sentence because he hasn't shown remorse. Because when you do show remorse, that goes a long way. If you're going to get 10 to 15 years for this, say they give you manslaughter, even the prosecutor looks at you a little lighter. But now they've indicted him on first-degree murder, and because of the lack of remorse that's been shown by this young man and his representation, this so-called Minister Dominique Alexander, who is a POS in his own right. He's a baby shaker. He's been to prison for hurting a baby by shaking him, and like tons of other felonies that I've shown on previous videos. I'll make sure that there's links to all those videos in the description. Thank you for coming out to After the Bars and checking out the show. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you can. If you don't want to subscribe, just make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. I don't know what else, man. You just make sure you turn those notifications on so you can that you don't miss a show when I got some popping. I usually do these lives, but I am gonna start doing a couple pre-recorded